What's up, socials? Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry if the construction sounds outside are going to be at an all-time high today, but that's not stopping me from talking to you. Or is it? 2017 has been a really kind of special year, not just for me, but for the world of vlogging. I feel like it's super serendipitous that my book finally came out at a time where this is something that is starting to become almost like a mainstream topic. People want to vlog. People want to share their life. People want to share what they're doing. People want to share something interesting about themselves so that they can continue to strive for what they really want in life. I think that's super cool. But I also think, much like anything else, when something becomes so talked about and people are jumping at the chance to be the next whatever is cool now in vlogging. I think it depends on who you watch and the type of videos that you like. There's also a lot of misconceptions about how hard this world can actually be or what a successful strategy actually looks like. And you're never gonna quite nail down exactly a successful strategy. People have found success in different ways than others. For success for one person, it might be 1 billion subscribers or something. I don't know if anyone's hit that number yet. And then success for someone else might just be that they have a steady flow of business coming in, the leads are growing, they're getting more and more awareness around what they do, and that's success for them. Regardless of all of that, I think that there are some things that the best vloggers out there know. Whether the best vloggers actually have a bajillion subscribers or are just the best because they've figured out how to hack this vehicle to achieve what they want. So let's talk about that. What is it that the best vloggers know that they've been able to find sort of their flow, their swag as it comes to vlogging? The first thing, and I think is maybe one of the most important things, is ask and you shall receive. It's not true all of the time, but it will never be true if you never do it. I think a lot of people get into the vlogging world and they just think if they put it out there that people will watch. They won't, especially now that the world is so much busier than it's been in a long time since the inception of YouTube. I think we're seeing way more people pick up a vlogging camera today than we were in 2007, obviously. It used to not even be cool to talk to yourself in public, and then FaceTime came out and gave us all the best excuse of all time. Ask and you shall receive simply means if you're gonna work so hard to do this, if you're gonna put this out there and try and make changes and pivot and measure and keep doing the thing that's hopefully gonna make you better, you have to ask people for the attention in the beginning specifically if you're gonna be able to figure out what the next right move is, whether you're doing the right thing or whether you need to make a change. So asking for those first views, asking for those subscribers, asking but never forgetting to ask even when you've gotten to a point of comfort where they're just rolling in and you don't even have to ask anymore because they're going to do it anyway. You still ask because you're the person that they're looking to for information, for entertainment, for that idea. And so now you get to say, you know, what would be really helpful for me is, and then ask. And even I think the biggest vloggers today never lose sight of how vitally important that is. Asking for the permission of your audience to keep being an awesome audience to them. That's big. Another thing I know is that consistency is not only everything, but consistency is in everything. It's not just how often you're scheduling your videos to go out. It's not just what day it is, what time is it, when's the deadline. Consistency is in everything. Consistency has just as much of a reflection on the brand as it does the editorial calendar schedule. What do your thumbnails look like? What does your cover art look like? How do you talk in a video? What type of promise have you made that's going to come through every single time someone watches? Even through the rough and tumble, tough times of putting out a video where you just feel like, ugh, no one is watching this. Nobody cares. No one. It's just not true. There's gonna be someone, and you made that someone a promise. And your job for the next one is to do a better job every time, to get better every single time, but to continue to make good on that promise. Consistency is in everything. So congratulations if you've nailed down what day you publish. That is a lot of the times a struggle for even YouTubers or creators with a fairly large following. They just get burnt out or they struggle to get the next one out because they're doing too many things. And that's usually a sign of a vlogger who's also losing sight of the fact that consistency is in all things. If you're overwhelmed simply by when the video's got to get done, that promise, then you're going to be overwhelmed by every other promise you made too. The best vloggers know that it's not just about that. If you're consistent in everything, you can get on your Twitter and say, guys, the video's late. Guys, there's not gonna be a video today. But you know I'm gonna show up for you, and you know there's a very good reason. If I have to miss one, you know there's a very good reason, because I'm going to be 100% plus on the next one. And it's because consistency is in everything, not just in the day. If you are worried about consistency with your videos and you wanna think about on the planning side of things, get past the whole I can't come up with day and time to publish because I don't know what to talk about, check out my video called How I Plan My Videos. That's going to give you a little bit of a leg up there, but you're still going to have to nail consistency in everything. And I think the final thing is the one that if you screw everything else up, but you do this one, it could save you. It could save you in everything. I do think that once you've really accomplished this and you've seen what success looks like in this way, that you're gonna wanna fix all the other things because you're gonna have to leave a stronger impact. And so you better get consistent on a lot of levels. But every really good vlogger knows that the video you make is for someone else. Sure, you've got to be really excited about what you're doing because it's going to be a long road and you have to keep at it and you have to keep making and you have to keep creating and keep trying new things. But at the end of the day, this video is still for someone else because that someone else is going to decide its fate. If you could decide your video's fate, this would be a really messed up world of video making, but I suppose you could say that we would all have viral hits, but it's not true. You can't make yourself go viral. You have to have something that people want to share. And so I think the best vloggers know at the heart of heart, no matter what they do, and the thing that they get the most excited to create is something they know in their heart. They just know someone will share it. They know that if it were me and I didn't make this video, I would share it. I know that this is gonna go so crazy. For some reason, emotionally, it's gonna drive someone, or I'm just gonna make people think, or I'm gonna make people laugh, and I know that they will share it. Not because I think this is funny, or it's my inside joke, or it's my little message to the world, or it's my product, so it must be the bomb. Because you thought fully about the audience and what they're thinking, and you know that they'll share it. That's usually the special moment when it comes to video. The best vlogs that I ever made were the ones that sometimes were just randomly decided and I just sat down similar to this and just started talking. But I knew that when I got done, people were gonna go nuts for it. Something relatable, something that people are talking about, something that's relevant to the day and time and what's happening in the world, something that's gonna strike a chord. The best vloggers are thinking about that. How do you get ahead of the audience on what they're thinking and feeling and then make something to accommodate it? Super cool. When you figure it out, it's super cool. That's all for today's socials. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. If you're interested in this vlogging stuff, I highly suggest you check out my book, Vlog Like a Boss. You can look it up on Amazon or go to vloglikeaboss.com. It's on a lot of different book websites. And I also have the audiobook out now, so check that out if you just don't like to read. But if you heard me rambling in your ear about video-related things for 4.5 hours, that wouldn't bug you. Link in the description. Subscribe for good vibes, and remember to go after the life you want. Cheers.